The Flatlanders need a store to sell their gems and more. They need it really quick, Angular will do the trick. Directives set the stage in your HTML page. Controllers give your app the behavior that it lacks. Write expressions so that you can add your data to the view. And modules make connections with dependency injections. You're a scripting connoisseur when shaping up with Angular JS.
You're watching Shaping It with Angular, and this is level 3, where we're going to be talking about creating your own form to add new reviews in our case. So here we are back in our store, and you'll notice when I click on reviews, it lists out all the different reviews for a product, and I can rate the product. As I start typing out the review, it gives me a nice live preview so I can see what my review is going to look like. When I submit it, the review gets solidified onto the page and my form gets reset. Let's figure out how to do this. We haven't dealt with reviews before. Here you can see we just added it to our products array. So you can see each product has an array of reviews, which each have properties. Next, inside of our reviews panel, we'll simply do another ng repeat for review in product reviews. So this is another loop inside of our original product loop. And inside there, we'll print out the review stars, review body, and review author. If we call this up in our browser, here's what our reviews would look like. Nothing new here that you haven't seen before, but how do we start to implement a form to post a new review? Without any new Angular elements, here's the HTML for our form. We simply have a select field, a text area, and a few input elements so that our form on our page is going to look something like this. Next, let's add our live preview code. So here, just like when we printed out each review, we're going to have a block quote, print out the stars, the body, and the author. Now, we haven't defined this review variable yet. Just like in the previous level, we didn't really define the tab variable. We could just start using it. But now we need a way to bind each of these to the proper form element. We do this using the ng-model directive. So we can see ng-model review stars, which will bind this form element to the review.stars value in our page. Here we're going to see more of that Angular magic. It's that two-way binding. So if we jump back into the page, we're going to see that as we update the form, the live preview automatically gets updated for each of these fields. Obviously, our form isn't going to work yet. We haven't told it what to do when it gets submitted. But before we do that, I want to let you know about two more binding examples. First, if you have a checkbox, we could use ng-model to bind to the checkbox, which will set it to true or false. Also with radio buttons, we could set ng-model. In this case, of course, the value would be red, blue, or green, based on which is selected. Before we move any further, I want to make sure you're comfortable with using ng-model to create forms. Give it a try, and then we'll take the next step.